Hey guys, welcome back in our another series of free Python workshop brought to you by Nexperts Academy. In our last video, we started designing our own voice assistant using Python programming. We are done setting up all the configurations required to build this voice assistant. So those who have just joined us today, I welcome everyone on behalf of Nexperts Academy. My name is Yash Sharma, your trainer for today. This is part 2 of designing your own voice assistant. For part 1 video link, you can go below in description section. Today's session will be in continuation of part 1. So let's have a quick recap first. In part 1, we have created one folder in our C drive naming personal voice assistant. And here we have created this file voiceassistant.py using idle editor. As of now, this voice assistant will greet you by saying good morning, good afternoon and good evening based on your time. And this voice assistant now can also recognize your voice command. Let me show you a working demo of it. In order to run this Python file, I'm going to make a use of my command prompt. So in your address bar, you need to type in cmd, and here I'm going to type Python and the name of our file voiceassistant.py, and here you need to press enter.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Hey Sophia, how are you today? So guys, as of now you can see that this voice assistant is able to recognize your voice command. In this session, we will be making it more interesting. That means this voice assistant now can open browser for you. It will play music for you. It will search any topic on Wikipedia and in Google for you. So let's start with the Python code. So I'm going to close this command prompt. And now guys, we need to open this file using our idle editor. So which steps you need to follow? Here in type here to search, you need to type in idle. You need to run this idle using an administrator privileges. Select this option, run as an administrator. You can click on yes. And here, go to the file menu and select this option open file. So I'm going to use this option open. And here in my C drive, we have this folder personal voice assistant, and here we have this file, and select this file and click on open. So today we'll start writing code in order to make it more interesting. Now this voice assistant will going to receive some commands from you. It will search any topic for you on Wikipedia. It will going to open browser for you, and it will play music for you as well. So first of all, in our today's session, we are going to use this module named as Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a Python library that makes it easy to access and parse data from Wikipedia. In our voice assistant, we are going to use this module Wikipedia so that our voice assistant can search any topic for us using Wikipedia. So first, we are going to install this Wikipedia, and then I'll show you how we are going to use it. In our today's session, we are also going to learn about name is equal to main. This is what? When a Python interpreter reads a Python file, it first sets a few special variables. Then it executes the code from the file. In a very simple term, if I tell you, as of now, if I show you, we are calling our function like this, wish me, then we are calling this a speak function, and then we are calling this function take command. Now here in today's session, we are going to use this main function functionality. It will going to initiate an entry point in your program. That means the moment when you are going to run this Python file, first of all, this entry point will be executed. So here we are going to keep these function inside this entry point. So if you want to read about this underscore name is equal to main, you can use this link. This link you can find in description. In a very simple term, if I tell you here, this piece of code will going to add an entry point in your program. That means the moment when you are going to run a Python file, your Python interpreter will going to start reading your Python program from here. So how we can use it, everything I'll explain it to you using a practical example. So let's start installing with the Wikipedia module. In order to install Wikipedia module, you need to open command prompt. Run this command prompt using an administrator privileges. And here first of all we are going to install this module pip install Wikipedia. Please do not make any spelling mistake. Write the module name very carefully, and after this you need to press enter. In my case it's already been there, so I'm not going to press enter, but guys you need to press an enter and please install this module Wikipedia, because our voice assistant will going to search for terms in Wikipedia. So once you are done installing this Wikipedia, it's time to use it. So here first of all I'm going to import its package, import Wikipedia. And now in order to make this voice assistant more interesting, we need to set an entry point. And how you can set that entry point? It's very easy. Here you need to write if underscore underscore name underscore underscore is equal to, in a single quotes you need to write underscore, two underscore you need to write, and then you need to write main underscore underscore. So what this will do, here we are doing nothing, we are just setting an entry point for our program. That means the moment when you are going to run this Python file, this piece of code will be executed first. So first of all, our Python program will going to call this main function. Then our Python program will going to call this speak function, and now this voice assistant will start receiving some commands from you. But here in our today's session, I'm not going to use this take command directly. Here we are going to make a use of a while loop, because I want this voice assistant to keep listening to my voice. Because to this voice assistant we are going to give several commands. Let's say what's the weather outside, what's the time now, search this for me in Wikipedia. So we are going to give several commands to this voice assistant, and this voice assistant will keep listening to you until you'll say exit to it. Okay, until you'll say exit to it, this voice assistant will keep listening to you. And the moment when you are going to give command exit, this voice assistant will stop working. So how you can achieve this? It's very simple. So first of all, here we need to make a use of a while loop. Here we are going to use true. And now here this voice assistant will going to receive commands from you. So if you remember, we have created this function named as take command. So we'll call this function take command, and whatever command you are going to give, I'll convert that command into the lowercase, and here I'm saving this information in this variable named as query. So in a simple term, if I tell you whatever you are going to speak to your voice assistant, we are saving that text inside this variable query. Because if you remember, this take command will going to take microphone input from the user and it will return you the string output. So here this take command will going to return you the query. We are converting that query into the lowercase and we are saving in the same variable named as query. Okay, here you can give any name to your variable. I'm going to give it a name as query. Now guys, here it's time to write the code to make this voice assistant more interesting. So I'm going to put my first condition if Wikipedia, let's say if this word Wikipedia found in your query, then execute this piece of command for us. Okay, so here we are going to use conditional statement if Wikipedia found in query, then what this voice assistant will do, this voice assistant will gonna search the specific term in Wikipedia. How? It's very simple. So first of all, this voice assistant will gonna speak searching Wikipedia. Searching Wikipedia. Okay, and now first of all, here you need to understand some points. Here you are going to give an instruction to your voice assistant. Suppose search Bill Gates Wikipedia, or let's say Malaysia Wikipedia. So what this voice assistant will do, this voice assistant will going to search Malaysia in Wikipedia site. It will search Bill Gates in Wikipedia site. Here we need to make certain more changes. Here we need to replace Wikipedia from our query. But before that, I would like to tell you about one method. I'll show you the official documentation of this Wikipedia. pip install Wikipedia. So this is the official documentation. I'm going to mention this link in description section. Now this module provides you a method named as summary. Okay, and this summary method will going to search for this specific term in Wikipedia for you. Suppose if you want to search about Barack Obama, so you are going to pass Wikipedia Barack or Barack Obama. So what it will do, it will going to search this Barack Obama in Wikipedia for you. So here we are going to use this method named as summary. So how you are going to use this method? It's quite simple actually. Here from this module Wikipedia, we are going to use this method summary. Okay, and here we are going to pass our query. So now not only your voice assistant will going to search for this query, it will going to return you an output as well. That means your voice assistant will going to speak some lines for you, and for this you are going to use this parameter named as sentences. So how many lines you want to read? Here you can specify those lines. As of now I want my voice assistant to read only 3 lines. So what this module will do, this module will search for your query and it will going to return you 3 lines as of now. If you want to get 4 lines, 5 lines, you can play around with this parameter. Let's save this information into this variable results. And now our voice assistant will gonna print that result and it will speak that result as well. So if you remember, we have designed this function speak. It is going to speak text for you. So here we are using pytsx3 Python library. So whatever result will be returned to you, your voice assistant will gonna speak it for you. But before that, we need to make certain changes, and listen to these changes very, very carefully. What we need to do is, I'll open my notepad. You are going to give an instruction to your voice assistant like this. Suppose you want to search for Malaysia Wikipedia. Okay, this information we are going to save in this variable named as query. Okay, we are going to save this information in this variable query. See, we'll take the command and we are saving this information in this variable query. Now guys, from this query, it will going to check if Wikipedia exists in the query. Yes, it is. So this if block will be executed. Now from this query, we need to remove this Wikipedia. Okay, we need to remove what? We need to remove this Wikipedia. Why so? Because there is a logic behind it. Let me show you. If you search anything on Wikipedia, let's say if I search for Malaysia Wikipedia, so you need to focus on the URL. If I click on it, so guys, as of now you can see that this site will be open and here it's searching for Malaysia. But in your query, what we have is we have this Malaysia Wikipedia. What if I use Malaysia Wikipedia altogether? Let's say Malaysia Wikipedia. Then you can see that it's unable to find this article for you. Listen to this concept and try to understand this concept very carefully. Here we need to make certain changes to our query, because if you search for this Malaysia Wikipedia, see what exactly we are having. We are having this Wikipedia does not have an article with this exact name, and you will be going to have some errors. So what we need to do is, guys, from this query we need to remove this Wikipedia, because if you pass only this query to your Wikipedia, let's say I'll pass only Malaysia, so you can see it's able to search Malaysia information for you. So how you can do this? It's very simple. Here from my query, once the Wikipedia found in my query, in our query, suppose we have Malaysia Wikipedia. Now we'll update my query. In my query, I'll write down like this: query dot replace, and I'm going to replace this term Wikipedia with null. Okay, I'm going to update my query, because here what we are doing nothing. Suppose here you have given this output, Malaysia Wikipedia. Okay, then this if will be executed. If Wikipedia available in your query, yes it is, then this block of code will be executed. But here what you are doing, you are updating your query. Okay, and let's say this is what we are saving inside our query. As of now in our query we have Malaysia Wikipedia, and here by using this replace method you are going to remove this Wikipedia. So now here in your query only Malaysia will be there. So this is what exactly we are doing. Explanation I have given you already, because if you search for Malaysia space Wikipedia, let's say if you are not going to remove Wikipedia from your query, and if you try to search, see what will be happen. This will be happen, Wikipedia does not have an article with this exact name. I'll show you both the steps. So here as of now I'm removing this Wikipedia term in from our query. Now we'll make certain more changes to it. So this is our first if, and now guys here we are going to use one more else if you're going to say exit to your voice assistant. Okay, now if we are going to say exit to your voice assistant, so if exit word found in the query, then what we need to do is we need to stop its execution. See, we are writing this command inside our true, and here it will keep listening, it will keep listening, it will keep listening. So when your voice assistant will be terminated, the moment when you speak, exit to it. So here you can specify any term. In my case I'm using exit. So if exit is found in our query, your voice assistant will gonna speak this for you: bye bye, I'm signing out, good day to you, good day to you. Okay, and finally what will happen, it will gonna quit. So let me close this with single quotes, and finally here you can use this function quit. It will stop your voice assistant. Now please focus on my screen and have a look onto the final output. So I'm going to save it and we'll test this. So again guys, I'm going to make a use of my command prompt. Here I'm going to use Python voice assistant.py.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Malaysia Wikipedia.
Searching Wikipedia. Malaysia, listen, Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. The federal constitutional monarchy consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories, separated by the South China Sea into 2 regions, Peninsular Malaysia and Borneo's East Malaysia. Peninsular Malaysia shares a land and maritime border with Thailand and maritime borders with Singapore, Vietnam, and Indonesia.
Exit.
Bye-bye, I am signing out. Good day to you.
Okay, so guys, now you can see that our voice assistant is able to search for a specific term in Malaysia, and after reading these lines, it will listen to your voice command again. Okay, and here I have given an instruction of exit, so your voice assistant will stop working, because here as of now you can see that we are using while loop. and in while loop, which condition we are passing it as a true. So this voice assistant will keep listening until and unless you will speak exit to it. So now guys, what if I'm not going to use this query.replace Wikipedia? So I'll just comment it. Now I'll save it and I'll show you what happens if you're not going to replace Wikipedia from your specified term.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Malaysia Wikipedia.
Searching Wikipedia. The English Wikipedia is the English language edition of the free online encyclopedia Wikipedia. It was founded on January 15, 2001 as Wikipedia's first edition and, as of June 2021, has the most articles of any edition, at 6,388,910. As of October 2021, 11% of articles in all Wikipedias belong to the English language edition.
Exit.
Bye-bye, I am signing out. Good day to you.
So now guys, you can see that I'm searching for Malaysia Wikipedia, but this time a wrong information has been given to me. Why so? I'll tell you. Because here, what this summary will do, this summary will going to search for a specified term over here. Okay, it will going to search for a specified term over here, and what you are passing Malaysia Wikipedia over there. So definitely you will be going to have some wrong kind of an information. So that is the reason the moment when you receive this query, Wikipedia found here, you need to replace this Wikipedia from your query, because by doing this here, you are only going to pass Malaysia, and if I pass Malaysia only to it, you can see the correct information will be given to you. So I hope it's clear to you that why we are using this query.replace Wikipedia, because from our query guys, we need to remove this Wikipedia. Okay, here in this summary method will pass only our query, and that is our Malaysia. Now there is one more problem associated with Wikipedia. This is also you need to understand. So here I'm going to run my voice assistant.py again, and before that guys, I'm going to make a little bit changes. I'll making only one sentence. Okay, I'm going to make a use of only one sentence. So here I'll just save it, and now I'm going to test this again. One more problem I would like to discuss it with you.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Bill Gates Wikipedia.
Searching Wikipedia.
So now guys, you can see the moment when I speak Bill Gates Wikipedia, it start giving me an error. Okay, why so? Because of this. See, here what the summary is doing, here your summary is going to pass Bill space Gates over there. We are removing this Wikipedia, but here you can see that page ID Bill space Gates does not match any pages. And when your Wikipedia will unable to find out your term, you will be going to have these errors. So how you can remove this error? It's very easy. First of all, try to understand that why you are getting this error. You are getting this error because of one white space. Okay, here what you are doing, you are passing this Bill space Gates. Okay, and guys, you need to understand this, that what Wikipedia is doing, Wikipedia is replacing the space with your underscore. So if you are searching like Barack Obama, Bill Gates, Malaysian famous places, so what you need to do is you need to handle this white space as well. So how you can handle this white space? It's very easy. Here I'll open my idle editor, and guys, here one more change you need to do. Query is equal to query.replace. If you're using guys any kind of a white space, okay, so here I'm going to replace this white space with underscore. Okay, I'm going to replace this white space with underscore. Let's see what is the benefit of it. Now I'll save it. Here you can see the last time when I speak Bill Gates Wikipedia, it's giving me an error. So let me clear this screen, and now I'll run this file again.
Good afternoon. Hello, sir. I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Bill Gates Wikipedia.
Searching Wikipedia. William Henry Gates III, born October 28, 1955, is an American business magnate, software developer, investor, author, and philanthropist.
Exit.
Bye-bye. I am signing out. Good day to you.
Okay, so guys, now you can see that it's working. So what you need to do is, if you're going to search like this, please handle these white spaces as well. So here we are doing nothing, we are just converting our white space with underscore, so that if you are going to search any terms like Malaysia actors, Malaysia actress, Bill Gates, so your white space will be handled accordingly. But if we are searching for a term that does not match the criteria of Wikipedia, then you will be going to have an errors. So whenever you are going to use this Wikipedia, make it or use it correctly. So now guys, you can see that our Sophia is able to search for a term in Wikipedia. Let's make it more interesting. Now the best part is, I want this voice assistant to open browser for me. Here I'm going to give an instruction to this voice assistant: open YouTube, open Google, and what this voice assistant will do, it will listen to these terms and it will behave accordingly. So guys, here we are going to add one more else if. If you're going to speak this to voice assistant, let's say open YouTube. Okay, so if open YouTube found in query, then guys we are going to execute this piece of command. So if you are going to tell open YouTube to your voice assistant, I want this voice assistant to open YouTube for you. And for this guys, we need one module. This module you don't need to install. The name of this module is web browser. Import web browser. So what this web browser module will do, this web browser module is a Python module which help you to open your browser. Okay, you can search about, or you can read about it by typing this Python web browser. So it's a convenient web browser controller provided to us by Python, and using this web browser module, what you can do is you can open your browser and you can search for any specified term. So the web browser module provides a high level interface to allow displaying web-based documents to user. In a simple term, using this web browser you can open any link or any website on your default browser. So how you are going to use this web browser module, I'll explain it to you. So here, let me close this. So guys, first of all, we need to import this module web browser, and now what you need to do is scroll down a little bit, and here we'll use this web browser. So guys, if you are using Firefox, if you are using Chrome, first of all you need to register your browser over here. What you need to do is you need to register your browser over here. How you are going to register this browser? It's very simple. If you want to use Firefox or if you want to use Chrome, you need to follow these steps. In my case, I'm going to use Chrome browser. So first step is we can use this module web browser, and guys, here we need to use this method named as register. Okay, because first of all what you need to do is you need to register your web browser. That means which browser you want your voice assistant to open. So I'm going to open this Chrome browser, so I'll write it down in a single quotes, Chrome. So you can give any name to your browser. If you are using Firefox, then you can write Firefox. Are you going to use any instance for this Chrome? No, we are not going to use any kind of an instance. And now guys, here you need to specify the location of your Chrome exe. Okay, so first of all we are going to give them a name. Are you using any kind of an instance? No, we are not using any kind of an instance. And now here you need to specify the location of your Chrome exe. Now how you can find out the location of your Chrome exe? It's very simple. Go here, type here to search. Here you need to type in Chrome and you will be going to have this kind of a suggestion. Then very simply right click on it and you can select the second option, open file location. Okay, so you need to type here Chrome, then your Windows will going to give you this suggestion, open file location. Right click on it and select this option, open file location. Then guys, again you need to right click on it and again you need to select this option, open file location. So in my case, my location of Chrome is here, C drive program file x86 Google Chrome application. So now what you need to do is you need to copy this location and you need to paste this location over here. The third argument is your Chrome exe location. So just paste this address. If you are using Windows, then we need to use double slashes, C drive program files Google Chrome application. And guys, in this application we have this chrome.exe, so you need to write this as well. Inside this application what we have is we have this chrome.exe. So you can see that my idle is giving me suggestion as well. So here I'll use this chrome.exe. So this is going to be your location and this is how you are going to register your Chrome. Those who are using Firefox or those who want to use Microsoft Edge Safari, follow the same steps. Find the location of your Safari, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, give it a name as Firefox, Safari or Edge, and rest everything will remain same. In my case I'm using Google Chrome and that is the reason why I'm specifying Chrome location. Once you are done registering your web browser, now it's time to use this web browser. So now what your voice assistant will do, your voice assistant will going to open. So for this we need to type in this command, web browser .get Chrome. Okay, you can give a name to it, Chrome. And then guys, you can use this method open, and here you can specify the URL of YouTube. Okay, so let me copy the URL of YouTube, or you can write it like this, https www.youtube.com. So if you're going to give this instruction to your voice assistant, open YouTube, so what your voice assistant will do in your Chrome, it will going to open YouTube for you. So you can use this method of web browser module named as open. So in Chrome it will going to open youtube.com. So we'll see whether it's working or not. So I'm going to save it and let's test it again. So let me clear this. Again I'm going to use Python voice assistant.py.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Open YouTube. Okay guys, I'm getting some message error. Okay, string object has no attribute open. Okay, I need to check this error. So first of all, here in else if we are using open YouTube inquiry web browser dot register Chrome. So guys, in order to remove this error, we need to use one more method over there, because this register requires 3 arguments, the name and the instance, and here we need to use this method web browser. Do not make any spelling mistake, web browser dot, and here this is going to be my background browser. That means where you are going to open the YouTube, we are going to open this YouTube in this browser Chrome. So you need to use this function background browser. Okay, and what you need to do is you need to specify this location in parentheses. Okay, so this location, C drive program files Chrome application chrome.exe, you need to specify in parentheses. So this attribute or this method is missing, so please specify this method web browser dot background browser. Rest everything will remain same. Now after this I'll go to the file and I'll click on save. So what you need to do is you just need to make changes over there, guys. Okay, here you need to make a changes. Here we need to use background browser, and then in a parenthesis you can specify that location. Okay, and after specifying this location, make sure to make a use of a parenthesis, else you will be going to have an errors. So after specifying this background browser, go to file, click on save, and now I'll test this application again.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Open YouTube. So now guys, you can see that your voice assistant is able to open YouTube for you. In your default browser, it will going to open this YouTube for you. Exit. Okay, so guys, it will keep listening me, so I need to pause my voice for a while. Exit.
Bye-bye. I am signing out. Good day to you.
Okay, so now guys, you can see that now your voice assistant is able to open YouTube in your specified browser. So in here we are going to use which browser? We are going to use Chrome as my browser. Now guys, using the same process you can open any website. Okay, let me show you. If you want to open Google, you can copy the same piece of command. Just copy it, paste it down over there, and here you can just change your query. Here you can type in open Google. If open Google found in query, then again what it will do, it will going to open Google in your Chrome. Okay, all you need to do is you just need to change this URL. It's www.google.com. So let me save this, and now it can open anything for you in browser. So let's test this. I'm going to clear the screen. This time I'll run this file.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Open Google. And now guys, you can see that your voice assistant is able to open Google for you. So that means you can specify anything to it. If you want to open Nexperts Academy, then you can type this in query. Else if Nexperts or Academy in found in query, open nexpertsacademy.com. So automatically in your browser, in your default browser, here we are using Chrome, this URL will be open. Now guys, suppose if you want to search for something in a Google, as of now you can see that this voice assistant is only able to search, is only able to open this Google for you. What if you want to search something in it? So again, you can follow the very simple concept. Before that, we need to check the URL, because if you search anything in your Google, we need to check its URL. Suppose I'm looking for famous Malaysia food. Okay, let's say I'm searching for some famous Malaysian food. So guys, here you can see that your link will be changed. So now your google.com will going to use this parameter search and this attribute Q, and here it will going to type whatever you are going to search over there. Rest you can remove. Okay, even if I remove this, it will still work. So let me remove this code, still it will work. So that means now you can use this piece of link or this URL in order to search anything on Google. So how you can use it? It's very simple. Okay, so here first of all, what exactly I'm going to do is I'm going to use else if search found in query. Okay, so So guys, first of all, what we need to do is, suppose I'm searching for Malaysian food. So what exactly you are going to speak to your voice assistant? Search famous Malaysian food. So same process I'm going to do. I'll update my query first. Once the search has been found in our query, I'll replace this word search from my query. Okay, we'll remove this search from my query as we don't want the search now. Okay, and I'm going to set it with null. Okay, so here we are going to replace this search. Now one more thing you need to take care of, if you are going to use some space, so you can see guys that white space will be converted by plus. You need to take care of it, so please check your Chrome. Might be possible because sometimes Google uses %20. Here in my case it's using plus sign. That means our white space has been replaced by plus. So here again I need to update my query. So query dot replace. If you are using any kind of a white space, so this white space will be replaced by plus sign. Please check in your case guys, because sometimes I've seen Google uses %20 underscore. So please check that how your Google is replacing the white space with which character. In my case it is plus. And now guys, you need to copy the same 2 line of code from here, paste it down over there, but this time your link will be different. So this time we are going to open google.com, and here we are going to use this piece of code, google.com search comma q is equal to. Okay, so I'll just copy it, I'll paste it down over there, because we know that if you are going to search anything in your Google, then definitely Google is going to use this. And guys, here in this query we are going to pass our query. To this parameter q we are going to pass our query. So what will happen, your Chrome will be open, and here in your Chrome this URL will be open, and what Google is going to search, whatever query you are going to pass in over there. Let's see how this stuff exactly works. So I'm going to save it and I'm going to test it.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Search Malaysian famous food. Okay, so now guys, you can see that it's able to search Malaysian famous food for me. But wait, there is some problem guys. Okay, see, okay, it's replacing this white space over there. So that means we need to make more changes in it. So guys, you need to write search space. Okay, because what exactly happening is, you are writing this search Malaysia food. So what it's doing, it's only replacing this search, it's not replacing this white space. So what we can do is, we can replace this white space like this, search, and then here you need to put one space. So search and space now will be replaced with nothing. So again I'm going to test it. So let me save this, and now here I'm going to type Python voice assistant.py.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Search famous tourist place in Malaysia. Exit.
Bye bye, I am signing out. Good day to you.
Okay, so now guys, you can see the moment when I type search famous tourist place in Malaysia, you can see that now your voice assistant is able to open Chrome for you, and what it's searching, famous tourist place in Malaysia. And now you can see that our query is working perfectly fine. So this is how guys you can use this web browser. You can open YouTube, you can open Google, and not only this, you can search for specific term using this web browser.open. So here you can see that we are able to search anything in our Google Chrome. Okay, so guys, we are done with our web browser module, and now we are going to make it more interesting. This time what this voice assistant will do, this voice assistant will gonna play music for you. Okay, this time I want this voice assistant to play music for me. For this I'm going to make a use of another else if, and guys here we are going to type, if we are going to give this instruction to your voice assistant, if play music found in query, then we are going to execute this piece of program. Okay, we are going to execute this piece of program. First of all, your voice assistant will gonna speak this for you, playing music from your playlist. Okay, so the moment when you are going to speak play music, or with the moment when you are going to give this instruction to your voice assistant play music, it will start playing music for you. Here we need to use one module, and the name of that module is operating system.path. Listen to me very carefully. Here guys, we are going to use one module, and the name of that module is operating system.path. So now what this module will do, basically what our voice assistant will do, our voice assistant will going to search for a specific folder. In that folder we are going to keep some songs, and our voice assistant will automatically start playing those songs for you. And for this we need this module operating system.path. So you can write this comment: this module is required to fetch the contents. Okay, in our case the contents will be our music file. So this module we are going to use to fetch the contents from the specified folder or directory. So what you can do guys, you can use this module to fetch the content from the specified folder or directory. So guys, first of all what you need to do is, here in your folder, in personal voice assistant folder, you need to create a new folder. You can give it a name as songs, and what you need to do is you need to paste some songs in it. Okay, what you need to do is, if the songs are available in your laptop, you can paste some songs inside over here. Else what you can do is you can download some songs and you can paste those songs over here. In my case, I'm going to put one song in this folder. So guys, I have this song inside my downloads directory, so I'm going to copy this song, and you need to paste this song inside your C drive personal voice assistant in songs directory. So here you need to paste. Okay, so guys, copy any song and paste that song inside this songs folder. Okay, so now our voice assistant will automatically start playing this song for you the moment when you are going to give them an instruction, play music. How? I'll show it to you. So the moment when you speak play music, it will gonna speak playing music from your playlist, and here it will start playing the music for you. Okay, and in order to do so, here we need to write some line of command. First of all, you need to specify the location of your music directory. So guys, in my case the location is C drive, personal folder and songs. Okay, so you need to copy this location and you need to paste this location inside your music directory. So we are using Windows, let me use /. So this is my music directory. Okay, and now guys, here we are going to use this method operating system.list directory. Now what this list directory will do, it will going to list all the files available in this folder. Okay, so what list directory will do, it will list all the files available inside this songs folder. So as of now we have only one file, and it's a music file. So let's save this information in some variable, let's say songs. Okay, and from where it will going to list the content from this music underscore directory. So see, we are saving this folder information in this variable. So what this list directory will do, it will list out all the files and you are saving those files in this variable named as songs. Okay, and now guys, if you want your voice assistant to start playing this song for you, so you are going to use this method operating system dot start file. Okay, and now what this start file method will do, it will going to open your file based on the type. If you are going to open a Word file, then it will going to open your Microsoft Word. If you are going to, let's say, open an Excel file, it will going to open that file automatically in a Microsoft Excel. Here my default music player is Groove. Okay, let me play this song for you. So guys, here you can see that my default application is Groove. So what this operating system dot start file will do, automatically it will going to open your default music player and it will start playing this music for you. Operating system dot start file. Okay, and here you need to use this method operating system dot path dot join. Okay, and here this is my music directory, and if you want to play the music from song number 1, so you need to write songs index number 0. Okay, so guys, here from this music directory it will start playing the song number 0 for you. That means the first song. If you want to start from second song, here you can write index number 1. Okay, so here we are using this list directory, so every file will be stored on the basis of index. So that means this file will be saved on an index number 0. If you are going to keep some more files, those file will be saved on some different index numbers. So here we are going to play this index number 0, and we have Money Heist song at index number 0. And what do you mean by this operating system dot path dot join? Let me explain this to you. So I'll just copy it. So basically guys, it is used to join two directories. Okay, if I show you what this operating system dot path dot join will do, so this method in Python join one or more path components intelligently. There is no rocket science behind it. Let me explain you with a very simple example. So I'm going to use this online Python editor. Here I'll type online Python compiler, and I'm going to use this online gdb.com. Here guys, I'm just explaining you what this operating system dot path dot join will do, because to some student the definition is not so clear. However, definition is also very simple. It is used to join one or more path components intelligently. How? I'll show it to you. So here I'm going to remove this print hello world. I'll import this module operating system. Okay, suppose guys, here I'm going to use this path, a variable I'm going to declare, and this is my path slash home. This is my path. Okay, and now here I'm going to use this print function. Here I'm going to use operating system dot path dot join. Okay, and I need to join this path with this location. Suppose we have another location, user slash desktop. Any folder location you can write in over there. So I need to show you that what does os.path.join will do. The moment when I run this cell, its output will going to make it very clear to you that what this os.path.join will gonna do. So let me run this cell guys, and here you can see this is your output. So that means this path will be concatenated with this path. See, it's very simple. So what this os.path.join will do, it's doing nothing. It will going to concatenate this home path with this user desktop. Okay, so same process we are doing over here. What this os.path.join will do, okay, it will going to join this music directory, means this path with these songs. That means in a real, if I talk about behind the scene will be happen to this. I'll use some comment. So first of all, os.path.join will going to get the music directory, and which song you are going to play, it will be concatenated automatically. Money Heist .mp3. So this is what exactly we are doing. So it's time to test this application whether it's able to play the music for us or not. So I'll just save this, and now this voice assistant will gonna play music for you. So here, let me clear this screen. I'll run this file again.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Play music.
Playing music from your playlist.
Exit. Exit.
Bye bye, I am signing out. Good day to you.
Okay, so now guys, you can see that your voice assistant is now able to play even the music for you. So this is what exactly a voice assistant is. It will greet you, it can search Wikipedia, or it can search any term in Wikipedia for you, it can open Google for you, it can search anything inside Google for you, and now it is able to play the music for you as well. Now this voice assistant can even tell you the time, okay, and even it can tell you what's the weather outside. Let me show you how. So here I'm going to use else if. Okay, if we are going to ask time from your Sophia, okay, so let's say if this time word found inside my query, then what this voice assistant will do, from this module date time, okay, see we have already imported this module import date time. So from this module date time, we are going to use this function date time dot now. Okay, we can use this function date time dot now, and here I'm interested in only to get the hour detail. Okay, here we are interested in only to get the hour detail. But suppose if you want to get the complete time, hours, minutes, second, then here you can use this method string format time. And guys, here the benefit of using this method is string format time. You can adjust the time accordingly. If you want minute details first, then you can write M. If you want hour detail first, then you can write like this. So first of all, it will going to tell me the details of hours. %h is a reserved keyword. Then it will gonna tell minutes for you, and then it will gonna tell seconds to you. Okay, but if you want to have minutes first, then you can write M first, then H, and then S. So using string format time, you can adjust the time accordingly. Okay, I'm going to save this information in this variable, let's say time, or let's say current time. In C time, I'm going to save this information, and now this Sophia will going to speak time for you. So speak, I'm going to make a use of a string formatting. So the time is okay, and here you can pass your C time. Okay, in a curly braces. Okay, so here I'm using curly braces. So I'll just close this speak function. So now what this voice assistant will do, this voice assistant will even gonna tell time to you. So let me save this. I'll run this command once again. So here in my personal voice assistant, let me use cmd python voice assistant.
Good afternoon. Hello sir, I am Sophia, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how I can help you.
Hey Sophia, what's the time now?
Sir, the time is 14 hours 5 minutes and 46 seconds.
Exit.
Bye bye, I am signing out. Good day to you.
So now guys, you can see that your voice assistant can tell you the time as well. So that's it for part 2 guys. In our part 3, in this voice assistant, we'll start using some APIs. That means we are going to make this voice assistant more advanced. Now making it more advanced, we're going to tell you the weather. It will even can tell you that what is the capital of India, and it can do anything for you. So guys, in the part 3, we are going to implement some APIs in our voice assistant. So that's it for part 2. So thank you for joining us today. If you have any doubt or any query, you can visit our websites nexpertsacademy.com. If you want to find out more about our courses, you can visit this website nexpertsacademy.com, or even you can contact us on given numbers. So you can send us a message, our team will contact you shortly, or even you can contact us directly on this number. Even if you have any query, any doubt, feel free to ask by using this chat section. So that's it for part 2. In part 3, we are going to make this voice assistant more advanced.